All right. Can you hear me? So there's this one time. Oh, let's see. Oh my God. I've probably been on this. Look, my friends used to order synthetic methamphetamine, okay, which has which has all the effects of methamphetamine without any of the side effects, basically. So it was like a wonder drug, and it was cheap. We were getting like quarter pound. No, we were getting a kilo of it for like $500. Okay, pack it up. Now I've been on that shit, and that shit'll take you to the moon. Okay, it will take you to the moon. It might not bring you back if you don't fucking set your destination right. But anyways, I've been on that shit for about 3 or 4 days, and we were posted up in this like a bando. It was my best friend's brother's rent house that his boss had that they were renovating or whatever, and we could stay there all night. We had to leave at like 7 o'clock in the morning, right? Because they'd be back to work on it, whatever, or show the house. You know what I'm saying? So we could post up at night, but you'd have to make it like we weren't there the daytime, right? So we're getting fucked up. I'm in drug court at the time, on the run. Well, uh, I come over there to kick for a couple of days. Well, it's like the ass end of their bender. So they're about my homeboy and his girlfriend. So they're in the other room posted up, and they're about to go to bed. Is what they tell me. And then they're like, "Yeah, you can stay in this room." So I was like, "All right, bet." That old schoolhouse, wooden floors. So I post up in that room, and I've got my bag. I always roll around with the fucking big ass soccer bag and shit, all my stuff in it. So I just kind of built this circle of stuff around me, and was doing inventory basically. Well, I'm high as fuck. I ain't going to sleep. Try to find some business to call or whatever. Ain't nobody coming through, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll rub one out." Or I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll rub one out." Well, uh, prior to rubbage, I was like, "Man, I'm gonna drop a deuce." And one of the bedrooms is connected to a bathroom, so I go in the bathroom, take a fat shit, and I was like, "And I'll rub one out afterwards." The nice deuce to jerk combo. Well, so I sit down and I commence my shitting, and I'm looking at which kind of porn I want to beat off to, and it's taking me forever. I finally drop a turd in the toilet, right, without even thinking about it. Keep on scrolling, can't find a good porn I want to beat off to. Uh, you know, keep scrolling, and then I start to get a little lightheaded, a little dizzy. And I was like, "Oh, maybe I'm cutting off the circulation to my legs sitting like this for so long. Whatever. I'm just thinking dumb shit." But I'm starting to sway a little bit, right? As I'm sitting on the toilet, and I find one to bust to. So I'm like, "All right, cool." So I fucking got my dick in my hand, and I'm just kind of like, "Man, my eyes are starting to water," and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on?" You know. And I'm not really thinking any of this is connected. Uh, and then I start to hear what sounds like a sizzle, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And then the porn's playing in the background as well. So this was just like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." But then I hear and I'm like, "What the fuck is really going on?" I don't know. I was like, "That's crazy." Right? I paused the porn to so I could hear it. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is that? You know, and at this point, I'm starting to get dizzy. Like, I was like, man, I need to fucking stand up, walk around or something. You know, I'm fucking getting lightheaded. I was like, I'll hit the pipe first, right? Because I was smoking meth. So I pull it out and I'm reaching my pants to go to grab the pipe. And as I reach down in my pants to grab the lighter and the pipe, I basically almost faint, okay, and fall forward and bust my head on the cabinet, right? And as I'm doing that, as I'm falling forward, almost a somersault, front flip, there's a moment where I can see between my legs into the toilet and what looks like foam is coming out. All right? Now, you're hyper in tune to your senses when you're on fucking methamphetamine, okay? So, as I'm processing what I saw and then reacting to the concussion I just might have, I'm going back and trying to put shit together, right? And I'm realizing a couple of things are happening. When I walked into the bathroom, all right, I vaguely remember Cliff, my friend, telling me, hey, don't use that bathroom, very faintly, uh, but just completely disregarding it, like, yeah, right, okay. And then when I walk in to take a shit, I just happened to glance out of the corner of my eye and seen a fucking can of some bullshit that had like a fucking death warning symbol on it, right? But just disregarded it because that's none of my business. You know what I mean? I mean, that has no relevancy to me, right? I'm just here to shit. All right. Now, as I'm processing all this, I take into the consideration the bubbles that are the foam that I see coming from the toilet, the shit that I just took, and then I start to become a fucking scientist, and I'm like, wait a second, what is it a possibility that somehow the that can of deadly flammable shit that was on the counter was in the toilet, and I just shit in it and released more gases of my own that combined with the other gases that come from that flammable shit. And I'm about to light this fucking lighter. Am I about to blow my ass fucking in sky high into orbit? Is that what's about to? Is that what almost went down? And I start to freak out. But then I'm also passing out as well from the toxic fumes that I've just created with the methane gas and the fucking toilet fucking cleaner that eats the fucking shit in the toilet that's clogged up and creates fucking methane gas. And I was about to light that shit on fire. So now now, okay, somehow the porn is back on playing. All right, so this bitch is getting fucking her back blown out. Uh, uh. Okay, and the foam is fucking sizzling. All right, and I've got to figure out how to make it out of this fucking bathroom. All this little ass fucking half bath, uh, and into some proper ventilation, or I'm gonna fucking die here with a dope pipe in one hand, a fucking porn in the other hand, and this unexplainable scene that I'm got myself in. So I see the window. I managed to maneuver my fucking way out, and at this point, my bottom half of my body is fucking over with. It's done for. There's no moving it. I'm all army crawling now. So I'm crawling. Got a dislocated shoulder, torn rotator cuff, no big deal. I weigh about 280 pounds. I got this. And I'm crawling for the window. I got to make it. Whilst, okay, like we're in basically a bando. We're not supposed to be here. So I've got that fucking bedroom door fucking, it's Fort Knox. You ain't nobody getting in or out that bitch. Got a towel on the door. Fucking man. Okay, so all the gases are coming into the bedroom, right? So I've got to make it to this window. Okay, I make it to the window. My left arm, like I said, is dead. Bottom half of my body's dead. So now I've got to open this window, bust through the screen, get my fat ass out this window after opening it in order to survive. And I've got to do it in the next 45 seconds, or it's probably over with. I guarantee it. I get to the fucking window. It's locked. I have to beg God for a gimme here, okay? And he hoists God does this because I didn't do it. Hoists my body up into the air so I can, the little tabs on the windows, right? The little latches, so I could fucking over there and fumble with it and latch one, and then he takes me, but kind of floats me over to the other one. I unlatch the other one, right? And I was like, all right, I think I got it from here, and then drops my fat ass down on the ground. Okay, so I climb back up on the window, open the window, all right, and I'm like, oh dear God, fresh air. I crawl and I'm just like trying to get fresh air, all right, but all I can fucking taste is fucking methane, right? So now my little fucking I'm trying to bust through this mesh, the thinnest fucking window mesh ever created, right? And I barely can't almost bust through it. And I finally fucking knock that motherfucker out, right? And fucking crawl and fucking, it's probably about a good 2.5 foot, 3 foot drop out that window onto the ground. And I just fucking, bag of bones, bag of bones, right? So I'm outside at this point, okay? Pants gone. All right. They were around my ankles. I left those to die. So pants are gone. Didn't wear underwear at the time. So I'm in shoes and socks, okay, and a hoodie. Don't look suspicious at all whatsoever. At all whatsoever. So I lay outside for God knows how long. Finally get the fresh air. I can't move, you know what I'm saying? I'm too fucked up, too embarrassed. I hit the pipe a couple times. And then I pass out. I pass out. Okay. When I come to and sober up, right? I'm not really sober. I'm more higher than I was, you know, 10 hours ago. Okay? Because the dope is now really coursing through my veins. And this is like super duper dope. Okay? So now in my sober mind, all right, I think I'm clear headed. I come up with this idea that, oh, this was a setup. They tried to blow me up in the bathroom. Cliff knew I was going to use the bathroom if he told me not to use it. Now, why did they do this? Okay? I don't need a reason why. That's what happened. I just lived through it. And they thought I wasn't gonna make it, right? So now I've got to act normal when they come busting in the bedroom, to wake me up because we got to leave early in the morning, and I'm not in there. I'm fucking half naked, hanging out the back fucking window, all right? And they don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm supposed to be dead, right? Remember? So this all happens within 2.5 minutes after I wake up. So now I'm in another fight for my life because I'm like, oh shit, I fooled their plan because I'm a fucking badass. Now I got to get the fuck out of here, right? So I didn't pull no punches and I was as blatant as possible. I was like, I fucking got up, dick swinging, uh, hopped back in that back window like a fucking G that I am, fucking ninja, and was like, uh, sorry to ruin your plans, guys, but I'm gonna have to collect my things and I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. And you should see the looks on their faces of just like it was either they were just in awe of my badassery and amazement of it that I just survived their fucking plan, you know, or they were just fucking didn't know what to do. They didn't have a backup plan. This was a sure proof plan that they had, but not when you're fucking with Trip Nasty. Okay, so I fucking go grab my pants, fucking put them bitches on, collect my belongings, organize my shit, fucking pack up my bag, And I'm out this bitch. Holla at your boy. Deuces. And I fucking bounce. I'm out. Audi 5000. Couldn't believe my best friend tried to take my life. Because probably some of this bitch thought it. Actually, that's what I was thinking at the time. It's crazy. It's like I'm not even a fucking covert agent, or I don't work for the CIA or NSA or none of that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just all me. You know, well, why you gotta hatch a plan to fucking take me out? You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing. I don't have nothing on the schedule. I'm not trying to fucking I'm not, man, there's no need for all that. So yeah, that's a story about when I almost blew my ass into outer space, and I foiled my best friend's plan to to take me out for whatever reason. Pot of gold, I don't know.